Friends, in the previous set of videos, we have seen how to format the Word file and how to work with the images, how to work with the tables, how do we format according to the given template. Right. While writing a paper, you may come across several situations where you have to create your own figures. Right. So in such a cases, you can make use of some freely available tools like Microsoft PPT and Lucid Chats, LUCITCHART, which are very helpful. So, example, the figure which is being shown here was created using Lucid Chat. This is called as a fishbone diagram. Say whatever is the main factor like problems in engineering education, which is shown here, these are the contributing factors. Okay. How did I arrive at this? This is my perception. After reading several papers, I have come up with the several factors that can influence the problems in engineering education. So what I have been doing is these factors are indicated with these shapes, while the factors, sub factors which are associated with each of them are on these lines. Like this, very impressive diagrams can be created using Lucid Chats. And I'll move to the next diagram. So this is another diagram which is created on a Microsoft PPT where I can make, it looks very simple. If you are trying to compose unit by unit, unit, when I say like a circle, you draw a line, all these things, it consumes a lot of time. So instead, if you can use Lucid Chat like a tool, there might be other tools as well. I have been using Lucid Chat, which I felt very convenient. So you can prefer to use one of the tool which will help you to reduce the time. This is one another such figure which tries to explain you the consolidated thought of what is being studied in the literature, or what are the results, how are the results that you want to exhibit, and all. Um, this is another diagram which is again taken. The template is taken from Lucid Chat, which helps me to represent my thought in a pictorial form. I've created one more a bit comprehensive diagram, uh, but it was done using a Microsoft PPT like this. So though it is in the landscape mode and it is in the rotated mode, you may not be able to see it. But I just wanted to show you this diagram to show that a complex diagram also can be created using a Microsoft PPT. Say I'll go back to my presentation, few slides I have prepared where you can look at this diagram where, sorry, where you can see like I have several dimensions of heterogeneity where each of these dimensions are represented and the factors contributing are put here on the text boxes. This is one way to create your diagram which looks very impressive. Then you can use a structure like this. Right. By the way, where do I get all these things in a Microsoft presentation? You can go to insert and you can say smart art and you have all these figures. You can see like whatever is created here, it is available here. Like this, based on what you want to represent. In fact, Microsoft has come up with some sections like it will say cycle, all related to cycle diagrams are being shown here. Whenever you want to represent some hierarchy, say this, I will show you next. So like this, it helps you to create the smart arts. So maybe like a diagram like this. The advantage is that when you create a diagram like this, for a presentation, right? You can as well copy this directly into your Microsoft Word as well. I'm just copying it. I'm pasting it to my Word document. It's ready. Now you can use the same techniques. What I had said in the wrapping text and all, I will go to wrapping text. I'll make it tight so you can move it very easily. And have you observed one important thing most of the time? If you compose it when in one software and when you're trying to port it to another software, what happens is when I resize it, the font and all will be misaligned and it's going to create a hell of problems. Right. But if you look at this now, after I have created that diagram in the Microsoft PPT and I've been using it here. Though I'm increasing or decreasing the size, only you can look at the fonts. They are not getting misaligned. They are within it. Okay, choose such diagram which will help you in maintaining the format of it. This is very, very important. So these are the ways that I have used in order to create impressive figures. Right, there might be a figure like this. This is copied from one of the thing, right? And you can look at, like, if you want to represent some trend and all, you can use like this figures. All these are available as a template in Microsoft PPT, and you can use a diagram like this to represent some factors, and a figure like this. It all depends on what you want to convey through the picture. Say like this. If I have a timeline, I have represented like this. I am not saying that this is the best way, but this is what has worked out for me. Hope this video was helpful in order to create some pictures for your paper. Thanks.